With so many heroes getting their skills revamped, we also now have their new skill animations and updated effects. And yes guys, Chang'e is coming soon, so let's not waste time and check them out. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we're gonna look at some of the changes in the skill effects of heroes who are getting revamped. Let's start with Eudora, who got some visual effects adjusted. As you can see here, the animation and the effects in her first skill are different. The glow in her passive mark is non-existent, but in return, they improved the skill animation. But I would prefer they didn't make her passive that underwhelming. As for skill 2, you can clearly see the difference. The effects are brighter also. I really like the outlines at the edges. I assume they went for a 2-dish effect. As for her ultimate, there is a massive difference. The effects, the energy, how you can feel the impact, and the pieces of ground shimmering when she ultimates. In both versions of her ultimate, they nailed it. Gotta say, it's a W rework. Next is Natalia. She also got all of her skills reworked. The basic attack from her camouflage stage is now improved. You can see it is more detailed. Also, impact animation seems more smoother. You can see the claws popping out even more. The same goes with her first skill. The impact animation with her claws is really bright and detailed. The second skill on the other hand, differences are hard to notice, but if you pay close attention, you can see the transparency of her second skill has been reduced and the detailing of that skill seems less as well. Finally, her ultimate. In this case, the original server version is brighter, not sure why they made it dull like this. Also, if you notice the animation for her enhanced basic attack is different. The color has changed. I wonder why it was pink in the first place. Next is Claude. Some detailing has been added to his skills. Let's start with his first skill. Even though the skill seems less bright, it is still an improvement simply because of the detailing in the animation. The lines in the in-between animation and visuals after the impact looks really cool. The same goes for his second skill. In the original server, they have this weird black spot which shouldn't be there, but in the updated effects, it's gone and it looks fine now. There are also some minute details in his teleportations, for example, the line above his head. Finally, the ultimate. This is one case where having less detailing is helpful. As you can see, the skill boundaries is really hard to spot, so enemies might have difficult time spotting the range of the skill. What do you think? Comment down below. Let's talk about Wan. There aren't many differences except the contrast of the colors in her passive and first skill. In her second skill, however, there are some noticeable differences. I never really knew that when Wan uses her second skill, she explodes and makes the face of a tiger. Well, that's because the animation is so blurry and unclear. But Moonton finally changed it, and it looks really nice. As for her ultimate, there aren't any differences, or even if there are any, it is very unnoticeable. Next, we have Aldous. The shield animation comes from his basic attack is different now. Not gonna lie, I kinda liked the previous one before. But the differences is very insignificant and I don't think anyone will notice this anyway. The contrast in his fist when he uses his skill 1 is also changed. The enhanced basic attack is almost the same except the in-between animation. The second skill is almost the same, but high contrast and a few changes in the outline of the skill, which looks decent. Now let's talk about some big changes. In the last patch, Badang got some huge adjustments in his passive and other skills, which also impacted his skill animations too. So let's take a look. The knockback and stun from his basic attack at every fourth has been removed. So you can clearly see that there is no knockback animation at his fourth attack. His second skill is also slightly faster. Next is Sun. The skill animation of his second skill is very different now. The animation is fluid and fun. As you can see, the staff in his hand grows in size and dashes towards his enemies with a cloud. That animation is also different. I really like these changes. Moving on to his ultimate, it got the most amount of changes. If you want to know in detail, watch this video where we explain the entire patch in detail. Next we have Lunox. Even though her entire skill set got revamped, but the visual changes are not that much. There are some differences in contrast and detailing in her skills here and there, but that's about it. But I really like the new skill sets she has and I can't wait to try her out. Comment down if you like the changes or not. Chang'e's skill has also been updated. Her passive is completely changed. I think Chang'e is on the way, guys. Nevertheless, if you want to know more about the changes, then you can watch this video out. The link will be on the top right corner.
Isn't my master just the greatest? Run! Roger's coming!
And finally we have Joy. I don't see any visual updates. She got some changes in her SFX when she used her ultimate. Did you like the changes in her? Let me know in the comment section. So guys, what do you think? Did you like the changes? Which one impressed and disappointed you? What did you think about the last patch? Comment your answers down below. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.